It's very easy to understand that why so many people they have fear of public speaking, or why sometimes when we speak we are not able to stay calm, composed, relaxed, and natural. What do you mean by natural? So imagine for a moment that you are sitting next to me at my home. The way I'm speaking, I will speak like that only. Or why sometimes people they go on the stage and they love to speak, but they don't get the same amount of love from audience. Why? Simple to understand. Let's understand from this simple incidents. I was sitting in the living room that day and my wife called from inside, from the kitchen. Praveen, I need your help. I said, yes, please go ahead, tell me. And she said, I want you to break this coconut. I hate. I hate that job. It's very messy, very risky, very painful. It takes too much of time, energy. But I have no other option. So I went inside the kitchen and then we have this. And you can see from these stains how brutal I was that with that coconut. And then within my capacity, I kept one coconut in my hand because you can't keep it down. Otherwise, it's not good for the floor. So on hand, then you're beating it, trying your best, and sometimes you're feeling that pain in your hand. Finally, even before you break that, then you also have that in your mind, whether it should not break vertical, because since childhood it has been told to us that if it is breaking vertical, it's not good. So you have to break it horizontal only, all these conditions. And after all these efforts, when you break that coconut, then the second step, which is again very risky, again very tedious, removing that white layer, thick layer from that shell. Oh my God. So I was trying my best, and suddenly I started hitting that half with this help of this rock. And my dog, Ziki, he was waiting. I said, why he is waiting? And then suddenly I realized, oh my God, he's waiting for coconut. I said, really? I can't remove this white, that thick layer from this shell. And after all the efforts, if I remove this, instead of giving to my wife, I will give it to you for eating? No way. But suddenly, I think it was lucky that day, when I was breaking it, one piece started, when I was hitting, that piece started flying and fall down. And then he took that piece and he took it away. Then I realized, oh my God, he has taken it, but he doesn't have that skill to remove that white color, that thick layer with that shell. And I just ignored. I said, okay, play with it. And then I removed some pieces and then I asked my wife a very important question. Is this enough? And she said, yeah, this is enough. And then I came outside. The moment I came outside, I saw that Ziki is playing with it. And he also scratching it. I said, okay, try. It's difficult. It's very difficult to do that. I know it's very difficult to remove that white layer from that shell. And then I sat down in the living room and again my wife called, Praveen, come inside. I said, what happened? There's all mess here. We have broke only one coconut, but it's all dirty here. Please clean that. I said, okay. I came inside. And then again after cleaning, when I came outside, I saw this. That Ziki has removed that. And is eating it. And I sat down and I said, why? How it's possible? Ideally, I should be more skillful in doing this. How can a dog remove that white color thing from that coconut and start eating? How it's possible? He doesn't have that skill. Here is the answer. See, the way I look towards coconut and the way my dog looks towards coconut is completely different. For me, I'm not interested in breaking coconuts. At the same time, I don't know what is a skill. There has to be some skill. Even if I open YouTube, you will find videos how to break coconut. I know. That's a skill. So I have not learned that skill. Plus, I'm not interested in that. But Ziki, even he has not learned that skill. But he's interested because it was his food time. And my wife told me that he likes coconut. So food time, he was hungry, and that's the reason he's interested in eating that. If you are interested, you can do anything. If you are interested, you will develop the skills. My question to you is this. Are you interested in public speaking? Because what is happening here is this: when you're going on the stage, if you're doing something which you're not interested in, if you're not interested in public speaking, plus you have not learned that skill, is a perfect recipe for disaster. That was a perfect, breaking the coconut was a perfect recipe for disaster. Not interested in breaking the coconut, plus not learned the skill. So if you're not interested in public speaking, not learn that skill, that is a perfect recipe of disaster on the stage. What is the solution? First, generate interest. Now you will say, Praveen, why I should be interested in public speaking? Only for one reason. There's no second reason. How you grow in your life. Even if you're the most hardworking person in your office, but the moment you start sharing your learnings from that hard work, the organization will say, wow, he's sharing the learnings. Not only he's working hard. Because of his learnings, even others are learning and they are also improving. Imagine that you have done something very good. Your sales or your performance is very good. Unless and until you don't know how to share that with your boss effectively, telling them, see, it's because of me. It's my efforts. So you should be interested only for one reason: to grow. Even if you're not in corporate, if you're in an entrepreneurship journey, the way you speak in front of people, that will help you to build relationship with them. The way you speak with client, that will help you to generate business. All this is public speaking. Even if you're at home, not working, and you have a big conflict in your family, you make everyone sit down and you stand and speak in such a way that you resolve the conflict, even that is public speaking. So whether you are interested or not interested, it's something which you have to generate interest to learn public speaking skills. For that, you don't have to worry. If you are interested in public speaking, then you can learn the techniques and methods of public speaking. These are like any other skill. If you have learned cycling or swimming or maybe any other skill, like any other skill, you should know the techniques and methods, practice, implement, that's it. I don't know about how good you are in breaking coconuts, whether you're interested or whether you're skilled to break coconuts or not. But it's very important for you to have interest in public speaking, and it's very critical and imperative for you to learn, to develop that skill. If you're among those people who understand the importance of this, if you're among those people who want to separate yourself from the crowd, stand alone and speak effectively in front of people, then I'm doing a 3 hours of live workshop. In this live workshop, I'm going to share with you that why you should be interested, but I will spend very little time in that, because if you are coming to a live workshop, it means you are interested. But still, I will share my perspective. But the majority of the time, I will be sharing with you on skills. We'll go deep in 4-step system of public speaking. Doesn't matter whether I'm standing in front of my team members. I have a team of 200 people, IITs, IIMs, TEDx, got invited several times from them. Even if I'm standing in front of my clients or investors, I use the same 4-step system. This workshop is live, 3 hours. After 3 hours, if you say, Praveen, no, still have questions, we go additional 1 hour Q&A session. But because this is live, we have limited seats. Don't miss the chance. Let's develop keen interest in learning public speaking skills. At the same time, let's learn the skills. So every time when you're going on the stage, you're interested and you have learned. And when you do that, you speak effectively. You deliver that skill effectively. And when you speak effectively, you grow in your life. Let's meet live. This is Praveen Udalkar signing out. Until we meet again, live.